No mai, haere mai, and welcome to Frogs on Friday. So I thought I'd mix it up a little and come into the office. Not that it's a fantastic day outside to showcase the views from the office, but there you have it. At least hopefully it will, the rain might get itself out of its system tonight, so it's nice and clear for the big game tomorrow. So today we will go through our mahi media this week is focusing on the great generational divide and to try and find out who's the fairest of them all when it comes to, I guess, work ethic. We'll go through some hot jobs on Friday and showcase some of the roles that we have coming up at Frog, as well as we are joined by Shav Neal from our temp team here in Auckland, who's going to again tell us about one of the hot jobs that he's working on, as well as what's happening in the temp market in general. And as always, we'll go to our Twitter poll. So now, of course, again, before I get started, I couldn't miss an opportunity to shout out to the amazing Black Ferns. Such a sensational effort to make it to the finals, and now there's just that one game to go. So go on, girls, bring home that cup. Okay, so let's go to Mahi Media. Okay, so we suspected that there might be a generational difference in how much effort people put into work. So we decided to go out there and ask working Kiwis at work, do you go above and beyond, nail your job duties only, or put work-life balance first? And some of the key results from that were 54% of recipients aged 50 plus believe that they go above and beyond in their job. So that was their first option there. And if you compare that with only 17% of participants under 25. The other key result from the survey was that 41% of workers below 25, so their key option was to prioritize their work and life balance. And that dropped when you went up the ages, basically. So 25 to 50-year-olds, 36%, and those over 50 were 32%. So I guess it depends a little bit on how you look at the findings on whether or not that's good news. So I think there's room in there to be able to celebrate for all the generations there. So the 50 pluses can give themselves a good pat on the back for having a strong work ethic and being dedicated. But at the same time, the millennials can say, hey, it's not that we're being lazy. We're all over that work smarter, not harder concept. And it's important to look after our well-being, which is very true. And as for the 25 to 50-year-old bracket, shout out to my bracket, we still have a tendency to put in extra effort in hours with go above and beyond the highest choice at 53%. But at the same time, we're wary of the risk of burnout, with 36% putting work-life balance first. So a bit of a mixed bag there. And as I say, it's not that there's one approach is better than the other, but I think it's important to look at those different approaches and particularly in the differences in the workplace now. So let's change tack a little bit and go over and see some of the hot jobs that we have this week. Okay, so first up, we have a project coordinator based from our Wellington office that Chitra is working on. So this one is looking for someone to start as soon as possible. So if you're immediately available, this is a good one for you. And it can go through until around June of next year, working full-time hours. So this is a mixed role looking at a range of duties, including meeting administration, updating on project plans, and being able to help with some of that reporting within the project as well. So they're looking for someone, definitely you're going to need high organizational skills and also someone who's very proactive and able to both see that attention to detail and to know what's happening within the project, but to be also to flag any issues and to coordinate with the rest of the team and to manage up. So that might be pushing people to meet those deadlines. So again, if you're interested in this role, get in touch with Chitra from our Wellington office. Okay, Shavnil, I'll pass this one over to you. It looks to be in your world, so if we're looking for some Christmas cover for retail assistants.
Thanks for that, Shannon. So yeah, we are currently looking for some Christmas cover retail assistants based out in the Newmarket area, sort of helping out on the shop floor as well as in the stockroom, organizing shelves and just making sure the shop floor is presentable and just the stock levels are maintained. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, reach out to myself. My details are mentioned down there below.
Excellent. Now, I know that there's a few people in my office who have been asking me every day when we get to put up the Christmas decorations and also when we can start playing the Christmas tunes. I'll try and hold off that last bit as long as possible, but it's definitely getting to that time of year, and we'll probably talk more when we go over the temp market, but there's a lot of things that come up in the temp world over the silly season. Okay, and before I go to the last one, just a quick kia ora to Alvin, who's posted in the chat there. So nice to see you watching online. And the last role here is a junior accountant, again based in Auckland. This one's a 6-month fixed term contract, and a range of duties again. So things like reconciliations. Looks like there's a chance to be involved in audits. It's nice to be on the auditing end of that, not the other way around, as well as some reporting and general assistance to the finance team. So if you're interested in this role, reach out to Simi in the Auckland office. Okay, and I think Angela had a role that she's working on at the moment and has a quick video for us.
Hi there, Angela from Frog Recruitment. I'm looking for a driven Deputy GM to join a high-performing and friendly team. Immediate start located in Auckland CBD with a car park provided. Our client is a well-known global and market-leading company specialising in luxury brands. The role, you'll be working closely with the General Manager. You're responsible for the brand building of exclusive brands. In addition, you have specific responsibilities in retail operations, meeting business targets, budgeting, product developments, after-sales services, advertising and market research. To summarise the top 4 skills we're looking for: strong financial and sales target, retail and brand operations, after-sales and product management, as well as people engagement and development. Who are you? You have strong interpersonal skills, minimum 5 years plus of relevant working experience in retail, luxury or hospitality industry. You have proven leadership capability and able to manage team members at all levels. What are the benefits for the role? Strong company culture, innovative and growth focus, attractive remuneration package. So if you're ready to take your career to the next level, do not miss out on this great opportunity. Apply today and contact myself on 021 228 2855 or my colleague Julia Yen on 022 183 2646 for a confidential chat. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Okay, so I did warn you, things are heating up. It's been a busy old year and things definitely aren't slowing down yet at the end of the year. So lots of vacancies on the go here across New Zealand. Now I'm joined by Shavnil, who's going to tell us about another role. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the market. So how are things looking for the temp market in Auckland?
Things are definitely heating up at the moment in my experience in the temp market, just because we're coming up to that busy period, as well as companies are looking at sort of really having their staff go away for the period just to have that rest and relaxation. So it does definitely bring up that need to sort of ensure that the business is still running over time throughout the Christmas period, but also just sort of give that break to the staff just to make sure they can recharge and come fresh for next year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll always have those roles where it's to cover for the well-deserved breaks for, and even the Christmas party at the end of the year as well. We often get roles for that. So those will always come up each year. I think as well, there's that chance for sometimes some projects. So, you know, you're getting to the end of the year. I know, again, some people within the office have already got the Christmas countdown on of how many days till then. And for some of the businesses going, oh, actually, there's not much year of the year left, and we need to get this project done and dusted, and this work across the line. So sometimes there's an extra need for a few more hands on deck to be able to get that done. So some really good opportunities for people open for temp work at this time of year, particularly. So tell us about the role that you have, Shabnil.
Yeah, sure thing. So we're just moving away from Auckland for this role, and this is out for potential Northlanders that are looking for that new experience. So I've got a contracts administrator role based out in Whangarei at the moment. We are working with a government agency, which is what they're sort of looking for is somebody that can help out in the contract side, just managing their contracts, just making sure that what's said in the contracts are being followed, and just making sure the accurate record keeping of payment schedules and variations to the contracts are kept in place. The role is Monday to Friday, but it's following that trend of 4 days a week kind of thing. So essentially, you can choose 4 days a week to work and go from there. The pay rate for this one is between $27 to $30 per hour, plus your 8% holiday pay. If this sounds like something you want to get your hands on or like start a new challenge, reach out to myself and we can have a chat and go from there.
Okay, excellent. Okay, let's unless you anything else you want to mention, Shabnil, or we'll go over and see what's happening on the Twitter polls.
Nothing at the moment. On to you, Shan.
It's about me putting you on the spot there. All good. Let's see what the results from the Twitter polls were last week. So we asked, do you feel comfortable discussing your mental health at work? So a bit of a depressing result here on this one. So overwhelmingly, the majority, 55% said no, I don't. So there's a few more. So 27 said, oh yeah, I would, but probably just among close colleagues, and just the 18% saying, yeah, that's fine, it's a common topic. You know, nothing to be ashamed of, and it comes up there. So as I said, and I guess looking at the article today in Mahi Media and looking at those differences across the generations as well. So I think it's something that we're moving towards, and being able to acknowledge and place that importance on mental health and well-being. But perhaps we're not quite there in terms of normalizing that and making it part of everyday work life as well. So a little bit more mahi to do on that one. Okay, so let's look at what we're asking this week. Now, on from our theme, do you personally believe that you go above and beyond in your job? So good chance to be honest and to see what the results are there. So that's it for today's session. And we'll be back next week again as usual. So really enjoy, as always, having you join us, whether that's online live or catching the recording later. As always, feel free to put through your comments, and really like to hear about your experiences as well. That's it for today. Mā te wā, we'll see you next time, and go the Black Ferns.